Oh, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Still, macht nicht kein Gewalt. Der Rebbe geht schon davenen bald. Und als der Rebbe davend alle Chassidim, bleibt der Soten a Teuten liegen. Everyone, still, macht nicht kein Gewalt. Der Rebbe geht schon davenen bald. Hoi! And now, I welcome all of you this Shabbat, and we begin the service with the candle lighting, our beautiful cantor daughter, Chelsana.
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lelikne shel Shabbat.
Hello and welcome to our Shabbat. You are in my kitchen and, well, my parents' kitchen, but I make the most use out of it. What is more Jewish than being in someone's kitchen? So I just wanted to let you know that my parents are on their way back from Los Angeles, and so you have me, and hopefully you'll have them maybe for us. I know. But I hope you stay with me and you'll hurt my feelings if you leave. And let me know how you're doing. I want to see who's out there. I'm going to do a quick Shabbat Shalom. Janice, of course, who is guiding everyone and communicating with you. Shabbat Shalom to you, Janice, and thank you so much. Ronnie, I love you. Shabbat Shalom to you. Brenda Friedman. Hello, Brenda. It's good to have you with us. Judy, shout out to you, Judy. May you have a wonderful time. I'm glad that you're spending it with me and my parents who are here in spirit, but as I say, they're driving back from Los Angeles. Well, it's been an interesting couple weeks since we last saw you, and I am here. It's not instead of my father, with my father. My father wanted me to be here for you guys to make things a little bit lighter, a little bit more joyous, a little bit more spiritual, and easier to contend with. It's been, like I said, a strange couple weeks. But what's most important is that we have each other and we have our spirituality. So I'm going to call on Shush Carson, who in the mountains of Tennessee brings us the Sabbath Bride. Let us welcome her with Shush.
Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekavela. Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד הוא שמו אחד השם הוא תפארת ואל תהילה לך דוד לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה.
Yay, Shush, thank you. The Sabbath bride is here. I feel her. I hope you do too. So coming up, we have Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And how apropos for what we're going through right now. He was really a man of inspiration. He was a Baptist, obviously an activist, who became the most visible spokesperson for the civil rights movement until his untimely death in 1955. And I'm proud to say that religions came together for the civil rights, including Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, who walked with him many times. And Caleb would have done that too. Caleb's with me. And just a reminder of what one of Martin Luther King Jr.'s quotes is, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. And my mom, who's not here, but what she would have read is the Bill of Rights Day. She has a little thing written out for me here. So December 15th is the Bill of Rights Day. It's an important day to celebrate America's Constitution and the framework of society that describes rights and freedoms to society. Bill of Rights Day commemorates the ratification of the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution. The bill was introduced by James Madison, who later became the fourth president of the United States. Now, the Bill of Rights is displayed in the rotunda of the National Archives building in Washington, D.C., as a reminder to all Americans of their constitutional freedoms. I'm just going to do a quick hello to everyone. Debbie Lou, and I'm so glad that you're here. Mwah. And Doug. Hi, Doug. Shabbat Shalom to you. And it's my honor to conduct services for you guys and be with you. Oh, he was going to conference my dad. And one of my best friends, like a sister, Heidi Putman, who's in South Carolina right now. I love you, Heidi, and it's so great to have you watching Shabbat. She used to sing in our choir. She did not know any of the lyrics. She does not speak Hebrew, but she mouthed them and brought a lot of joy and laughter and just good spiritual fun to services. And so I adore her for that. Gail Run, Shabbat Shalom. It's good to be with you. And Joy Kritzer, yes. Hi. Hi to you. And of course, Donna Paul, Shabbat Shalom. It has been a long 2 weeks, but hopefully we can bring up the vibrations and feel good and set ourselves up for a really nice weekend. Hi, Scott, Janice says. Shabbat Shalom to you, Scott. Thank you so much for being with us. Scott is such a wonderful, wonderful guy, and he's married to a wonderful woman who is Rabbi Zoe. So I'm honored that you're with us right now. So the byword of our people, the Shema. I will take you through the Shema. Please sing with me. And then we're going to go into the Ve'ahavta. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Gevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed, Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol lavavcha ubechol nafshecha ubechol me'adecha v'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלתך בדרך ושכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. And one more hello to Michael Zayford. We love you and the entire family, and of course Kona. Caleb, this is Kona. So we move on to Hashkivenu. We ask God to watch over us, shelter us as we come to go, and as we sleep, so that we may sleep in peace and wake up secure in his love. I was going to sing it, but I actually would really like to hear Sadie Tanner Rose. She has a beautiful version, so please enjoy Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom leHamidenu Malkei ulechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom leHamidenu Malkei ulechaim. Ushmor tzeitzenu uvoleinu lechaim u'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom leHamidenu Malkei ulechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom leHamidenu Malkei ulechaim.
Isn't she beautiful? What a delight. It really puts me in a good mood. When God made the world, something that we recite, usually every time we congregate, and for the last few years, our late president, Arnie Cheriton, was the one who read it to us. And so it's my honor to follow him and read it in his memory. When God made the world, he made it full of light, the sun to shine by day, the moon and stars by night. He made it full of life, lilies, oaks and trout, tigers and bears, sparrows, hawks and apes. And God took clay from earth's four corners to give it the breath of life. And he said, "This is very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. Man, woman, child, resemble God. Like God, we love. Like God, we think. Like God, we care." We do care. So I'm getting texts, and Jackie from Chicago, hello Jackie from Chicago, she's watching, and she has come in a bit late, so she didn't hear what happened to my parents. They are driving from Los Angeles. They're stuck in traffic for about 4 hours, and we hope that they return soon. I didn't want to have to get up. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play Hine Matovu. And I love this video. We don't play it enough. It's with a lot of you who are watching how good it is to be together right now. So please enjoy and sing along.
Okay, here we go. Extreme humiliation. Hello.
Okay, here it goes.
Okay, is this working? Let's try it.
Hine matovu manayim.
Shevet achim gam yachad.
Hine ma tovu manayim.
Shevet achim gam yachad.
Hine matov.
Shevet ahim gam yahad.
Hine matov.
Shevet achim gam yachad.
Hine matov manayim.
Shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, hine matov.
Lai 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 lai.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
And it goes on, but I think there's enough there that you can use.
Mwah! Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you to all of those who did participate those months ago. And I don't know, it just gives me so much happiness. And you guys are all adorable, including Caleb. But I love that you did that for us and for all of us. I feel very connected. So I'll do a sermon, a short sermon. I wrote a sermon and gave it only once before in my life, and that was Yom Kippur last year, not this past, but the year before. And it was a true honor. And given what we're going through right now, I realize it's really hard to look for leadership or trust what somebody else is saying. Everybody has their own way of interpreting, and that's besides the point. That's really not important. What's important is finding your own path, finding your own center, and being your own support. We can only do so much for you. I wish that we could make the world better, easier with the circumstances right now, but we don't have that power. What we do have is finding, like I said, that power within ourselves. So because my father isn't here right now, he's given me the honor, and I am humbled to be speaking to you this evening. I thought I would talk to you perhaps about God in general. I know, easy subject, right? If I were to ask you, what does God mean to you? You might answer with first what God is not, and perhaps find it difficult to actually describe what God is. The Torah does its best to make God graspable, to humanize God, a male, fatherly, and intimidating figure, and Hollywood gave God a deep, powerful, hauntingly beautiful voice. But is this your God? You must find God yourself. Do not try to tame what is going on around us. And don't make something smaller just so you can grasp it. It doesn't work that way. I've accompanied my father to funerals. He officiates on many occasions, and he always brings up this one guy. He was a Jewish sage and author of the book of Ecclesiastes, Ben Sira. He wrote, "Seek not to understand what is too difficult for you. Search not for what is hidden from you. Be not overoccupied with what is beyond you, for you have been shown more, much more, than you can ever understand." So if you know what God isn't, but not exactly sure what God is, you're on the right track. Life itself is difficult to comprehend. We seem to learn through duality and irony. The Rebbe of Kotsk, a Polish Hasidic rabbi in the 1800s, said, "There is nothing as straight as a crooked ladder, and there's nothing so whole as a broken heart." So if you feel that we're on a crooked ladder, it's okay, because this is where we should be. He also asked, where is God to be found? And he also answered, in the place where God is given entry. This past year, no doubt you've experienced hardships and loss and fear. And perhaps you found some joy, and you found a way to live life in a different way that perhaps is more meaningful. Like for me, one of the things that I enjoy in my day is taking the dogs out at around 3:45 p.m., just when the sun is descending, because I love that glow on the grass, and I love to watch the sun stream through the trees, and I love the look of Caleb in that light, and I feel like I'm in my own fairyland just for those moments. And that is what I live for every day, or at least one of the things. I look at things differently now. So no doubt you've experienced struggle, perhaps broken hearts, crooked path filled with seemingly aimless sidetracks. Here's what's great about your suffering. You come closer to understanding yourself. We are made up of many things, including likes and dislikes, needs, wants, desires. And how do we get there? By experiencing the pangs of loss, grief, and loneliness, to appreciate the way we need and deserve to be loved. By acquiring excess of what we don't actually need to realize it was only overwhelming and unnecessary. And we come across chaos, and it becomes chaos because we haven't mastered it yet, only to grow from it. So I grew this past year in a way that I desperately needed to and desired to. I was brought to my knees, and within my surrender found gratefulness for the horrors that we experienced. I wasn't sure of the meaning just yet, but I found enough quiet to unexpectedly come across my own answer. I forced myself to re-examine life and feel moments in a different way. It's something I knew that I needed to do to properly care for myself, and I knew that I was capable of it. It wasn't easy. I knew what I needed for stability within myself and how to reach commitment to me and to those around me that I love, and to this world that we're a part of. I needed to stop thinking so much and start feeling and doing for others. I felt something. Not only has my own heart been broken from my own losses and injustices that I've felt, pain from watching people I love feel deep heartbreak and lose themselves during this. I'm reminded how the only way to get through chaos is to go through it. If you numb your pain and deny it, you'll never grow past it. Do not fear your own feelings of fear, anger, shame. Go through it, feel it. There will always be that next phase of our lives. The new chapter, transition, is daunting, but it's necessary, and it's for the betterment of all of us. There are experiences waiting for us on the other side. We must go through without having to know what comes next. And having the faith, you are not alone. I'm editing as I'm reading it right now. I didn't have the time. So my sister 2 years ago, even this year, as we all have, has experienced struggle, and she wasn't sure how she was going to navigate through it. She let herself feel the heartbreak, and after she'd had enough rest, pushed herself to go out to a friend's birthday party before COVID. And they were at a bar. She was ready to come across something. There's a book that partly inspired my mother to name her. It's called Tess of the D'Urbervilles. Tess loved this book and gave it away to someone. She regretted it after. She thought, if I ever find it somewhere at a Goodwill, I'd pay $50, any price they'd ask. She arrived at the bar, sat in a seat, and just in front of her was the exact edition of the book she had given away all those years ago. She asked if it was anyone's, and the bartender's patron said, "No, it's yours. You take it." Tears filled her eyes to what may have seemed something so insignificant, but the stranger next to her said it made him happy to see her feel this way about finding this book. He said it was awesome. She was at the birthday party of a friend whose father had passed away just the year before, and Tess was talking about an Eagles concert when her friend said, "My father sang me Hotel California in a message on my birthday last year, and I just listened to it again today." Just then, Hotel California was audible over the speakers of this noisy bar, and the both of them quite moved and validated. They felt something. And I know some of you who are watching right now find messages of hope, and even of those that we've lost, like yellow butterflies, sunflowers. Look for those messages of either those we've lost or of hope, renewal, of those little moments that mean something more than you can imagine, that would mean more now than they probably would have before COVID. There's something that happens when you come through this hurricane with your wind-blown hair, a deafening ringing of nothingness in your ears, the days of clarity and silence when you're brought to your knees and you become aware of the space you hold on this floor, the space inside of you that meets the space of godliness around you. You sigh a sigh of relief knowing you don't have to fight it anymore, and that's okay. It's always okay, and the future is okay, because right now you are okay. There's knowingness that creeps up on you of something more than just these highs and lows, these pains and struggles of life. Can we get to the surrender of the not knowingness in the midst of this hurricane? How about just before the hurricane hits? Can we do it before there's even an inkling of the hurricane during the bird chirping sunny days of normalcy? Can we get to a place where we know that our crooked ladders were always the straightest path and our broken hearts broke open the truth? Lord knows my ladder goes from here to Africa to the North Pole, South Pole, India, but it was always leading me here. My broken heart made my heart bigger, open for life's possibilities that I do not need to analyze or understand, and open for God's entry. I want you to ask yourself a hypothetical question. What would it feel like if I completely and utterly accepted myself? Right now, as you're listening to me, ask yourself that question. What would it feel like if I completely and utterly accepted myself in my entirety, in my shame, my pride, my body, my weakness, my fear, my strength, my anger, my ugly, my pretty, my all? What would it feel like to completely accept myself? You can sigh a sigh of relief and feel the expansion the freedom, linger here for a few moments before returning to where you were before you asked yourself. Breathe into it. Let go of what was holding you back and strip yourself of your masks on this holiday, on this Shabbat. Be fair to yourself and release all judgment just for these few moments. Now, what is God to you? I bet your answers changed a little, but not in a way you can verbally describe. It may just be a feeling. It's not something you can pass down to the next person. Relieve yourself of the responsibility of showing the person beside you how to get there or who's right or wrong. They're on their own crooked, straight path and following their own whole broken hearts. It's just you that understands this fleeting comprehension, but everlasting connection. Healing ourselves and this country and this world, it starts with you and you alone. Shabbat shalom to you guys. So I want to switch the gears a bit because it's really time to celebrate. I have someone who's very dear to me and my entire family, but especially Tess and me. And it's her birthday, Katie Haber. Are you out there, Katie? I'm not sure if you're watching and I'm looking for your name. But happy birthday. Know that we love you. We care for you. She's come through COVID. She's come through lung cancer. And she's a real survivor. And she's somebody that we look up to. So happy birthday to our lovely, lovely, wonderful Katie, who's always there for us. So if you do have a birthday, anniversary, please find your name as I try to find this video, which is not here. Wow. Okay. That's totally fine, but we're going to celebrate, and I'm going to try to find it. We're going to celebrate with my nephew playing Shalom Aleichem on his trumpet. It's really adorable. So happy birthday to you, Mazel Tov, and happy anniversary. If it is yours, and I'm sorry the video wasn't put into the stream, but that's okay. It's a strange, interesting, lovely Shabbat. So happy anniversary and happy birthday to you. All right, we're moving on. Mishaberach, if you know of somebody who is ill, I'm going to sing Mishaberach, and in the middle, please say their names. And I'm going to look to see. And if you would like to tell me of somebody, let me know. I'm watching the comments, so if you want me to read someone's name, please go ahead. And it's Natalie's birthday. Hi, Natalie, and to Nicole and Paris. We love you all, but a special shout out to Natalie, of course. And we hope you enjoy your special day. You mean a lot to us. Mishaberach. Mishaberach Avotenu מקור הברכה לאבותינו. May the source of strength bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Barbara Mezzo, Monty Mezzo, Claire Bagelman, Lois Bennett, Ken Biddix, Dr. Howie Cohen, Lowell Dreyfus, Phil Felsen, Katie Houseworth, Peter Paul, and Nolan Porter. Misheberach imotenu מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit. And let us say, Amen. May those who I mentioned and that you mentioned on your own find the comfort and the courage to heal and accept what is. We love you, and may you truly, truly have a refuah shlema. It says, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm moving on. I'm doing what's best for tonight. So, Yivarechecha, for all those who are watching and for those who really support the temple, you mean, I say this a lot, you do mean so much to us, and I'm going to send you a special Kohanic threefold blessing, the Yivarechecha. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha, ken yehi ratzon. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, ken yehi ratzon. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, ken yehi ratzon. May it all come to pass. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, v'yasem lecha shalom. Mwah. Sending so much love to you guys. I'm going back to the birthdays and the anniversaries. Thank you, Janice, for sending that to me. Anniversaries, Sherwin and Edie Horowitz, Lou and Gloria Milkowski. Oh, and Joe and Roberta Sigmund. Happy anniversary to you guys. And birthdays, Barbara DeKovner, Mayor Harris Nicole, Marie Slayton, Ron Fields, Sharon Shaw, Phyllis Spear, Alan Define, Julie Gold, Katie Haber, and Larry Kressel. Happy birthday to you guys. May you have a healthy, happy, and a year filled with laughs and beauty. My parents just texted me, and they're on Bob Hope. Yay. And the birthdays are on stream. No, that's okay. Too late. I named them anyway. So many, many blessings to you all. I have to thank some people for your yard site donations. Norma Berman in memory of Eugene Berman. Faye Frankel in memory of Anna Dervin. Joanne Osiri in memory of Max Seyfert. Phyllis Spear in memory of Cy Gomberg and Sam Gomberg. Steve and Jan Seligman in memory of Bernie Seligman. Sandy and Beth Schron in memory of Sherry Weinberg. Erwin Schwartzman in memory of Delphine Schwartzman. Fernfield Brooks in memory of Norman Brooks, who was our first president. Let me see here. Joan Crosby in memory of Jack Crosby. Thank you. Joan just lost her husband of many years, Norm Crosby, who we love so, so dearly, you and the entire family. It was our honor to be there for you. Susan Isaacson in memory of Meyer Hodes. And we have Anne Raddo for Edward Raddo. We have, and if I missed you, I am so sorry. Oh, no, I have just a couple more. And like I said, my parents are going to walk in any minute. And we have Jay Foonberg, in memory of Hyman Foonberg. Oh, and Lois Foonberg, I'm sorry, Lois sent it. And one last one. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Michael Sherman. Oh, it's been so long. Shabbat Shalom. Michael and Miriam, how wonderful to hear from you. And Arlene Sedaris, in memory of Bertha Smolitz. Thank you for sending those in. If you're watching and I haven't mentioned it, please type in your name and I'll read it. And type in the person that you are remembering. For those of you who are in a year of mourning or observing a yard site, and if you're able, please rise as my father will take you through the Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך חינותי וימליך מלכותי, בחיי חון ויומי חון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא. ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תעמידן בעלמא, ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום. עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
May you all be comforted amongst the mourners of Zion. May you feel the love surrounding you. Before I get to Oseh Shalom, I just want to say hi to a few people. let's see. Oh, Scott Deshawn. Janice Smith said, hi, Scott. Hi, Scott. How are you? Ron Yabnieli, who was in the Hine Matovu video, says he wishes we could all be on the same key. I think it's nice that you guys all chose different keys. You know, variety. Lorraine Goldberg. How I miss you, Lorraine. I miss hugging you. Sending a lot of love to you, Lorraine. And Ashley, Shabbat Shalom. And she says hi to the Creative Arts Simple family. That's you guys. Penny Seeger Dreyfus, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much for being here. And Sharon Archer, it's really been an honor for me to be with you, even though my parents aren't here, but it's been my honor and my special little intimate Shabbat with you guys. So let's all, oh, and one more, Patrice. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry that I put that on screen. I hope Nolan is well. Please get in touch with me, Patrice, and let me know how it is. We send you so much love, Patrice and Nolan and your daughter, Julie. Oseh Shalom. People, please help me out at home. Oseh Shalom. May he who makes peace up in the heavens, please, may he make peace here on earth. We want it and we're ready. And of course, it starts with us and our own relationship with God. Oseh Shalom v'imronam, Oseh Shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. V'imru, amen. Oseh Shalom. Come here. Yes. Mom. No, that's not where I was. Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom. Shalom aleinu. V'al kol Yisrael. Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom. Shalom aleinu. V'al kol Yisrael.
Whoa. Chelsea, where's Dad? Oh, he's coming in. I put his thing on his knee too tight. He could not walk. Anyway, I just want to say, you did a fabulous job. Yeoman's job. I love you. Okay. Ooh, everybody's excited. Yeah. And Lila's coming in. And everybody, Shabbat Shalom. I'll see if I can get Jerry. Hold on.
Okay, well, my dad is going to come in here and give a special Shabbat Shalom to you guys. But like I said, it's been my honor and our special little Shabbat. You've made it special for me. So thank you so, so much. I want to see who else I have here. Anybody who wants to say? Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Ronnie says, I am a message of hope. And so are you. You, as I've mentioned before, have really made this time special. And I was able to come through it much more easily because you're in my life. So thank you. I hear you, Daddy. Dad? Jerry, yeah. Are you coming in? Okay. Okay. Wow. Right. Dad, I'm in the kitchen.
In the kitchen, Jerry.
I'm sorry. Yay! This is great live TV. Dad, I'm in the kitchen. Mom, that's.
I know. Wait here.
And we have the rabbi.
Come and sit down, baby. Oh, you got so far. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, Shabbat Shalom. I'm so sorry. I had a funeral in Los Angeles, and it's coming back, the traffic is unbearable.
It was 4 hours, 4 bloody hours.
And if I had been driving, I would have just stopped the car in the middle of the freeway, gotten out, and said, "That's it. I refuse to do any more." But my beautiful wife, Jefferson, was driving, and she tried her best to get here. I think, "You're wonderful. You're too good." Now I say, "What do we need him for?" Thank you, baby.
I love you, Daddy. Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom. And to all of you, a Shabbat Shalom. Let it be, I ran in. Let it be a good Shabbat. Let everything go well. While we're around us, the world is crumbling. But hopefully where you are in your home, everything is stable and strong, and all of you are healthy. Please remain that way. Remain healthy and give each other a hug and a kiss wherever you are. And be as fortunate, I hope, as I am, to have these beautiful women around me. That's love, that's gratefulness, and that's luck. For a guy like me to have all these women.
Shabbat Shalom,
Shabbat
everybody.
Shalom.
Stay well and be well, please, everyone. God bless you all.
Mwah.